Yo, what's up everyone, OOfro here, and today we have got a new challenge inside Clash Royale, and it is the Draft Global Tournament. Obviously, this is draft battles, the level cap is 9, and this challenge is actually a bit unique because it doesn't go up to 12 wins, it actually goes up to 15 technically. So we're going to go through this today, hopefully get all 15 wins. And yo, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like. Leaving a like always really helps out the channel. Plus, I hear you guys get a legendary card after you leave a like. So smack that like button, see if you get a legendary card yourself. Also, while you're down there, if you guys could subscribe, that would be awesome. And without any further delay, let's hop into the first game here and hopefully pick up some wins. So draft. I pick 4 cards, my opponent picks 4 cards. We then get a deck like that. I'm going to pick Elixir Collectors to begin with. Inferno Dragon, definitely. Ice Golem, and finally, big choice Expo or Goblin Bow. I'm going to go with Expo and go with kind of like a pump Expo deck. Oh wow, okay, I have Royal Giant and Elixir Golem. Maybe Expo won't be the best. Who knows? We're going to find out. Anyway, this guy's just starting off by trying to rush me heavily. We managed to defend him though fairly well. I'm going to play my Elixir Collector now as he plays his Barbarian Hut, and he's going to get a ton of Elixir from my Elixir Golem. It's okay, I expected this. We're going to Fireball here, boom, and just hopefully I don't take too much damage. Okay, we look okay. So that was actually decent. We didn't take too much damage. We have a pump down and we can start our first Expo, and right away it locks onto the tower. That is perfect. That is exactly what you want. So we're going to place a Ice Golem, he Barbarian Bow, so we're going to play a Goblin Gang now, and just very slowly we are just chipping away at his tower, doing a ton of damage. He plays a miner, kind of a waste in my opinion, and his tower is left with 38 HP. I'm going to Fireball on defense here, boom, and straight away we are in a very dominating position. He plays a minion horde. We're just going to have to play an Ice Golem followed up by a Goblin Gang. See, my deck's tricky. I don't have that many actual units that I can play. Like right now, the only unit I can play really is the Inferno Dragon. Okay, so here we're going to Fireball the Bomber. We also hit the tower and take the tower, so that's the main reason why I did that. Here we are just going to stall the Barbarians from hitting the Expo, and I need to keep playing Elixir Collectors. I cannot forget to do that. Right now we are gaining a huge Elixir lead. Meanwhile, he's still trying to just take my other tower, and he goes with a Giant here and a Minion Horde. Okay, we have to Fireball. Kind of a bad Fireball. 1 minion stayed alive, and he took my tower. So we're going to have to say goodbye to that Expo. We are going to play another one though. Like I said, I just have so much Elixir because of these pumps that he's not dealing with. I can really just afford to cycle like this. The Inferno Dragon is always getting a ton of value, and honestly I'm going to go with a defensive Expo here. Get this set up. Okay, threw a Goblin Bow onto my pump that time. We're also going to go with a Royal Giant. Fireball these minions, boom. And this first game is very messy. Okay, so we got down another Expo. He's going to play a Minion Horde soon. There it is. Expo's locked onto the tower. This could be game, and that does look like good game though. Royal Giant finishes it up. And yeah, I had a very interesting deck, but the Elixir Collectors really was the thing that won me the game there. I was able to put down 3 Elixir Collectors, and then I just have so much Elixir over my opponent, he cannot stop me. So yeah, I'm going to go through this challenge, and I'll join you guys nearer the end. Oh, we have a lightning chest. Did not even realize this. We get gold to begin with. We then get skeletons, 21 heal spells, and 2 giant goblins. We are going to replace the rare card, try and get some battle healers if I can, and we don't. That's a bit unfortunate, but still a good chest. Currently 11-1, and yes, let's keep going. Okay, so this is going to be for our 13th win, and yeah, this game was crazy. Just I had Fisherman to counter his Golem every time. I had Skeleton Army to counter his Hog Rider. This guy says wow and throws me the thumbs up. We're going to throw him the good game, and in a pretty dominating performance, we are now 13-1. 2 games left till we get that last prize, so let's hopefully do this live. Goblin Cage or Tombstone, I'm going to pick Goblin Cage. Princess or Minions, I'm going to pick Princess. Log or Earthquake, we're going to pick Log. And finally, Mortar or Expo. Wow, we're going to pick Expo, and I don't know what kind of deck we're going to have, but it does look like we have an Expo deck. By the way, he goes with a Goblin Bow. We just play a Valkyrie to very nicely counter that, and then we set up an Expo. It's so aggressive doing an Expo for first play of the game like that, but he Teslas, he Earthquakes, the Expo gets taken down, but that's okay. We are going to play a Princess here, and we have Royal Giant, so his Mortar is going to do nothing to us. Here we go, he plays his Mortar, so we're going to play our Royal Giant. The Princess and the Royal Giant will both shoot the Mortar. Putting down an Ice Golem here, just so the minions don't hit my Princess, because that Royal Giant will go down. He plays a Tesla there. Okay, that is very good for us. We're going to go with a Goblin Cage here. He goes with a Goblin Bow, which is going to log that, and now we go with the Expo. He just played his Tombstone, and he has Golem. Okay, wow. Wow, I did not expect that. You hate to see that. You really hate to see this. So our Expo's going to get destroyed, 100%. He also goes with a mortar. That's whatever. The golem didn't go for the goblin cage. Oh my. Okay, it happens. Mistakes were made. But hey, now we know what kind of deck he is. He's golem mortar. And honestly, that's okay. So here we're going to play an Expo. We're going to play a log. We take out his mortar and we can hopefully try and get a lock onto the tower. We weren't able to that time, but that's okay. We are going to start stacking princesses and we need to make sure we keep that golem distracted. Here we're going to play a royal giant over here. Going to log away that Goblin Bow, going to play another Expo. I think our cycle's slightly faster than his, and hopefully the Expo can lock onto the tower, please. Yes, it does. Boom, that's what I needed. He earthquakes, that's not going to be enough right now. It does a fair bit of damage though to the Expo. Going to try and protect my princesses here. They took out the Tesla, that's awesome. This princess is doing work. He threw a Goblin Bow onto that princess. That's how annoying it is for him to deal with. Going to again play another princess, and I think this is the winning push right here. He throws me the well played. Going to go with a royal giant. Can't get me another Expo down. And that should be good game, I hope. We play a Valkyrie. Expo does a bit of chip damage, a bit of chip damage, a bit of chip damage. That's not enough. Valkyrie swings. Boom. Good game. Wow. That guy actually had the matchup. We were able to pull out a window just like that. 14-1. Intense game. Okay, next game. Battle Ram or Giant Goblin. I'm going to pick Giant Goblin. Elixir Collector or Goblin Heart. I'm going to pick Elixir Collector. And finally Skeleton Army over the Skeletons. This one's going to be interesting. Oh, we have Earthquake. That's so good. And it's very good because I gave him the Goblin Hut. Okay, so right away he logs, so we know he has a log. Need to be a bit careful with our Skeleton Army. He goes with a Goblin Hut. That's whatever. He throws me the good game. I don't know if that's just BM or what, but he does it again, so he's very confident. Why he's so confident, I'll never know, but we are going to Earthquake here. Boom. Okay, he managed to defend that pretty well. We're going to play a Skeleton Army here and guards and everything to try and stop this battle round. It's still connected to my tower, which is very bad for us. Yeah, he just did a ton of damage. Honestly, I had a bit of an unfortunate start this game. I didn't have Elixir Collector anywhere in cycle, but hey, it's not over yet. We can still try and claw it back. I am going to Earthquake his Goblin Heart, and he only has a log for a spell, so I can do this with my Elixir Collector. He does have log in his hand though right now, so I need to be very careful about that. He throws down a Lava Hound. That was probably why he was saying good game, because I do not have a ton of air support. I got minions, but hey, we are going to go for it here. We're going to wait for the flying machine to lock on to the giant goblin, and then we threw down minions. We're also going to throw down a giant and just go with a bit of a heavy rush here. We did throw down another giant goblin, and this is the push we were looking for. He log doesn't do that much, to be honest. A lot of my attacking units right now are air based, and honestly we're going to take his tower, so he was throwing me the good game in the beginning. We took a tower first and he's in trouble. We throw down another Elixir Collector. I know he doesn't have a good answer for that, and just the pressure from my two giants were too much for this guy. Now this might be greedy, but I'm going to try and hold on to my tower. I'm going to play an Elixir Collector there. That's how badly I want to hold on to this thing. He did just waste his log, so we can now go with a Skeleton Army, and that's good game. He was BMing me at the beginning. He's now throwing out the Goblin Laugh, but we end up winning it, even though we had an unfortunate cycle. So we are 15-1. Honestly, a very good record. In fact, this record is so good, I'm going to try and get top 50 in the world. Top 50 right now is at 22 wins, and just getting to 23 wins gets me top 20 in the world. So I'm going to end the video there for today. I will show you guys these chests whenever I do open them, probably in my next video. But for now, because I know you guys do like to see some rewards, we have a magical chest here, and in our shop I will open up a legendary king's chest for you guys. That record is insanely good. I'm going to try and get top 50. Whether I'll be able to do it or not is another question, but I'm going to try my best. And right away, this chest is dreadful to begin with. We have barely got anything. It started off with 1 archers, 2 royal giants, 3 bats. We did get some battle healers, so it kind of made it a bit better, but yeah, not what you want to see. And now we're going to move on to a legendary king's chest. Boom. We get gold to begin with. We then get goblins or minion horde. I'm going to pick minion horde. Knights or mortars. I'm going to pick knights. Spear goblins or bombers. I'm going to pick spear goblins. Skeleton bows or elite barbarians. I'm going to pick skeleton bows. Battle healers every day of the week. Guards or rage spells. I'm going to pick guards. And finally, the legendary card. It does the spinning animation. Hopefully we get something good, and we get a choice between a royal ghost or a magic archer. I need both of these. Which one is closer to max though? I can't do the maths off the top of my head, so I'm going to go with the magic archer. And overall, a great chest. We still have 500 gems left to claim all the rewards here, so yeah, like I said, I'll do that next video. I'll let you guys know where I end and everything. But yo, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you guys leave a like. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already, let me know in the comment section how many wins you guys got in this tournament. And as always, make sure you guys take care, brush your hair, and peace out. Woo!